Have you ever wondered how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can affect your relationships in the modern world? This question brings us to the fascinating world of Stoicism, a philosophy born around the 3rd century BC in Athens, Greece. Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium, who taught his principles in the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch, hence the name Stoicism. This philosophy captured the minds of many great thinkers, from Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius to the former slave Epictetus, all of whom left a profound influence on the development of Stoicism. But what exactly is Stoicism? At its core, Stoicism is about understanding the natural order of things and accepting them as they are. It's about recognizing what we can control and what we can't, and finding peace in that understanding. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather learning to detach from them, to observe them without being overwhelmed or controlled by them. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present, to live in the here and now rather than dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. It encourages self-discipline, virtue, and wisdom, guiding us to live a life of simplicity and tranquility. But Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardships or facing adversity with a stiff upper lip. It's also about understanding and managing our emotions in a more rational and controlled manner. By learning to detach from our emotions, we can respond to life's ups and downs with equanimity and grace, rather than reacting impulsively or irrationally. So how does this apply to relationships? Well, Stoicism can provide a fresh perspective on how we interact with others. It teaches us to value others for their character and virtues rather than their status or possessions. It encourages us to be patient, understanding, and forgiving, qualities that are crucial in maintaining healthy relationships. As we delve deeper into Stoicism, you will discover how this philosophy can provide a new perspective in handling relationships. Stay tuned as we explore the impact of Stoicism on romantic relationships, friendships, and community. It's going to be a captivating journey into the heart of this ancient philosophy and how it can help us navigate our relationships in the modern world. Now imagine applying Stoicism in your romantic relationships. What if you could navigate the sea of emotions that come with love, using the oar of Stoicism? Picture this: every wave, every storm, every calm day, you face it with tranquility and understanding. Sounds ideal, right? Well, it's not just a dream. The principles of Stoicism can be applied in romantic relationships to bring about harmony and stability. Stoicism teaches us about the impermanence of things, and this includes love. It's a reality that many of us struggle to accept. Love, as beautiful as it is, can change, and sometimes it can fade. It's not the most romantic notion, but it's a truth that we all need to face. By understanding and accepting this, we can appreciate the love we have in the present without fear of what the future might hold. This doesn't mean we become passive or detached in our relationships. Quite the contrary, Stoicism encourages us to fully engage in our relationships, but with the knowledge that everything is subject to change. It's about cherishing the moments of love, while also preparing for possible storms ahead. Now let's talk about rationality and emotional control. Love can often feel like a whirlwind of emotions, leaving us feeling lost and overwhelmed. But Stoicism offers a compass. It teaches us to use our rationality to navigate these emotions, to question them, to understand them, and ultimately to control them. Imagine a disagreement with your partner. Instead of reacting impulsively, driven by anger or hurt, you take a step back. You observe your emotions, understand their source, and then respond rationally. This approach can prevent many conflicts and misunderstandings, leading to a healthier and more stable relationship. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of emotional independence. It encourages us to find happiness within ourselves rather than relying on our partner for it. This doesn't mean we can't enjoy the happiness that love brings, but we should also cultivate our own inner peace and joy. Stoicism, in essence, can guide us to a more fulfilling and less stressful romantic life. By understanding the impermanence of love, practicing rationality, and cultivating emotional independence, we can build stronger, healthier relationships. So why not give Stoicism a try in your love life? You might be surprised by the tranquility and fulfillment it brings. How about friendships? How can Stoicism play a part? Let's delve into this. Friendships, according to Stoicism, are more than just social contracts. They are profound relationships steeped in virtue and mutual respect. The Stoic philosophers placed great emphasis on the importance of being a good friend. This doesn't mean merely being present in times of need or sharing a laugh. It's about being deeply involved in each other's moral development. In the realm of Stoicism, friendships are not about convenience or superficial connections. They are about a shared pursuit of virtue. Imagine friendships where each party is dedicated to helping the other become the best version of themselves. Such friendships are treasured in Stoicism. They are not merely a source of comfort, but also a platform for personal growth and moral development. Stoicism also encourages us to practice understanding and forgiveness in our friendships. It teaches us to be less judgmental. After all, we all have our struggles and challenges. As Stoics, we learn to accept our friends with all their flaws and virtues, just as we learn to accept ourselves. This Stoic approach to friendship doesn't mean we should accept toxic or harmful behavior. Instead, it invites us to approach our friends with empathy and understanding. It reminds us that everyone is fighting a battle we know nothing about. This understanding can help us navigate the complexities of our friendships with greater grace and patience. The Stoic perspective also reminds us to appreciate our friends while they are in our lives. Stoicism teaches us about the impermanence of life and the importance of appreciating the present moment. This wisdom can help us cherish our friendships more deeply, knowing that, like everything else, they too could change or end. To sum up, Stoicism can greatly enrich our friendships. It encourages us to form connections based on mutual growth and respect. It teaches us to be more understanding and less judgmental. And it reminds us to cherish our friendships while they are here. With Stoicism, friendships can become a source of wisdom and personal growth. Communities, big or small, are an essential part of our lives, but how can Stoicism influence our role in them? Stoicism, a philosophy born in the heart of ancient Greece, has much to say about the role we play in our communities. It teaches us that we are not solitary beings. Instead, we are social creatures, inherently woven into the fabric of our communities. It's a fundamental part of our human nature, and Stoicism calls us to honor this. In the Stoic perspective, each of us has a social duty. It's not just about living for ourselves, but also about contributing to the well-being of those around us. This sense of duty is not burdensome, but rather a fulfilling part of the Stoic life. It's about understanding that our actions, our decisions, and our behaviors have ripple effects that reach far beyond our individual lives. Stoicism encourages us to engage with our communities in a positive, constructive manner. It's not about grand gestures or heroic deeds. Instead, it's about the small, everyday actions that can make a significant difference. It could be as simple as being a good neighbor, volunteering our time, or just treating everyone we meet with kindness and respect. This philosophy also teaches us about equality and respect. In the eyes of Stoicism, no one is superior or inferior. We are all humans, dealing with our own strengths and weaknesses, our own triumphs and trials. Therefore, Stoicism encourages us to treat everyone with the same level of respect and kindness, regardless of their status or circumstances. It's about seeing the intrinsic value in every individual and recognizing our shared humanity. So, how does Stoicism influence our role in communities? It guides us to be active, not passive members. It encourages us to contribute positively, to fulfill our social duties, and to treat everyone with kindness and respect. It reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, and that our actions can and do make a difference. Stoicism therefore encourages us to be active, responsible, and compassionate members of our communities. So we've seen how Stoicism can influence our relationships from the romantic to the communal. But what does this mean for you? Over the course of our journey today, we've discovered the powerful role Stoicism can play in shaping our relationships. We've explored how this ancient philosophy encourages us to accept things as they are, fostering healthier romantic relationships by promoting understanding, patience, and acceptance. We've also delved into the world of friendships, where Stoicism guides us to value the quality of connections over quantity. It encourages us to appreciate the present moment with our friends, to understand their perspectives, and to always strive for mutual growth. Furthermore, we've seen how Stoicism shapes our engagement with the broader community. It teaches us to contribute positively, to be considerate of others, and to understand that we are all part of something bigger than ourselves. These principles of Stoicism aren't just theoretical concepts. They're practical tools that you can apply in your everyday life to cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Whether it's showing more patience to your partner, being more present with your friends, or contributing more positively to your community, Stoicism offers a path to self-improvement and relational harmony. But don't just take my word for it. Reflect on your own relationships. How might they change if you adopted a more stoic outlook? How would your interactions evolve if you chose to accept things as they are, to value quality over quantity, or to contribute more positively to your community? Remember, Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a practical guide to living a more fulfilling life. It's a journey of self-improvement, of understanding, and of acceptance. And it's a journey that begins with you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into Stoicism. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life.